Let's continue with the part 2 of the mechanism of hormonal action. In the earlier video, we have seen that we can divide the hormones into 4 groups based upon the chemical nature as amines, peptides, steroids, and iodothioronins, of which amine and peptides are lipid insoluble and steroid and iodothioronins are lipid soluble. Now, how does this solubility help in the mechanism process? You know that the hormones are carried through the blood to the specific target cells. These target cells have a plasma lemma made up of a bilipid layer. We'll first take the lipid soluble hormone. I take it as L, as lipid soluble. From the blood, this is released into the ECF. And because it is lipid soluble, the plasma membrane, which is a bilipid layer, will directly allow it inside the cell. Every hormone requires a receptor to form a hormone receptor complex, which generally stimulates the responses. For the lipid soluble hormone, the receptor is inside the cell or inside the nucleus. This complex can trigger the DNA, formation of mRNA, and production of the desired protein. So, the lipid soluble hormone directly enters into the cell through the bilipid membrane and can trigger the action. This is the diagram from your textbook, and you can see the hormone directly enters into the cell. So, these receptors are called as intracellular receptors or the nuclear receptors. Let's discuss about the water-soluble hormones like the amine and the peptide hormones. The water-soluble hormones are not allowed inside the cell as the outer layer is a bilipid layer. So, the receptor should be present on the surface of the cell. We call them as membrane-bound receptors. So, now the hormone will attach to the membrane-bound receptors. It stays outside but sends the message inside the cell to another messenger called as a second messenger. These second messengers are cyclic AMP, calcium, and IP3. From here, these messages will carry on the biochemical responses and later the physiological responses are done. So, the water-soluble hormones like the amine and the peptide hormones, they have a membrane-bound receptors outside the cell and activated by the second messenger. As you can see in the diagram from the textbook,